Hi and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to set up my bullet journal for the month of March. I decided to go with a study or lo-fi theme and recreated the study girl room for my cover page, similar to the one AmandaRachLee did last year, so I will link a video and a lo-fi video with the study girl room down below. I chose some happy and fun colors to brighten up my mood this month, since I will spend a lot of time learning and studying for some important exams at the end of the month. On the other half of the spread, I set up my code page using my craft paper washi tape and a sticky note, and chose the quote, "If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you," which I thought was quite fitting for this month. Next, I'm setting up my habit tracker, which means writing out a lot of numbers. After that, I started adding my fun colors and glued down some more sticky notes to create a notes page. Then I added a bunch of little doodles I used to do next to my school notes all the time, and finished the page by adding the headers for the notes page and the habit tracker. Moving on, we got my sleeping log, which is the same layout as every month. On the left, I got all the days of the month. At the top is the time, and I can track at what time I went to bed and when I got up. And in the column on the right, I can track the number of hours I slept in total. On the other half of the page, we got my gratitude log, which I also sometimes use as a one-line a day spread. Next, we got my goals and to-dos page and also my goal progress page. So on the left side, I create a box for my March goals and one for my to-dos. And on the right side, I draw out a section for each week of the month where I can list all the things I finished and the progress I've made. Next, I'm going to set up my monthly log. I like to make big calendars to fit in all my appointments and deadlines, and I try to make it look like a doodly calendar which was printed out and sticked on a wall. I really like how the calendar looks, but I regret using this black washi tape also on the goals page, since it is way too dark in comparison to the other colors. Here I started creating my weekly logs, but this month I wanted to do something really special. I got the idea for this from Plant-Based Bride. She did the same thing in her November 2020 plan with me, so I will also link that video down below. I created a Dutch store weekly spread and tried to make it look like a notebook for studying, laying on a table. So therefore I glued in the brown craft paper, cut away the sides of all the pages and made those little tabs on the side to easily find the current week. Then I created my usual weekly layout, but this time I had way more space for each day. I also colored the tabs and added a cover and a heading to the little notebook inside my bullet journal. After that, I got some more paper with a nice print to create another tiny notebook for my AmandaRachLee workout plans for each week. And then I made another book for my exam preparations. Therefore, I cut some paper to fit inside the paper with the print on it and took a piece of yarn to tie them together. This way I can always take the pieces out or add more if I need to. And here we are at the final flip through for my March bullet journal setup. I think this setup is one of my favorites so far, especially because of the Dutch Door weekly log. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more of my art or my bullet journal spreads, you can click on another video or check out my Instagram at arts_Melina or my Twitter page. You can find those links in the description box down below. There you can also find the references I mentioned throughout the video and a list of all the supplies I used today. See you in my next video, and until then, bye!